Mind control?
You know what mind control is, sir?
Yeah, I know what mind control is. So
I've
somebody
been in the
controlling
lead
your
of it.
mind? Yeah. Um, are you Mr. Alfaro?
Yes, yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Alfaro, have you received a copy of the charges that have
No,
been?
sir. No, sir.
You've got three charges here. The first one's possession of probably is methamphetamine. That's a level 5 drug felony. That carries anywhere from 10 to 42 months in prison and a fine of up to $100,000. So that's the nature of the charges against you. Do you want
Oh, it wasn't mine, sir.
to? Okay, this isn't time for your trial. This is just to make sure that you understand what the charges are and see that your rights are protected as far as getting an attorney or deciding what you want to do about your case. It looks like also you've got a couple of misdemeanor charges. Possession of paraphernalia, that's a Class B misdemeanor that carries from up to 6 months and $1,000 fine. And also interference with law enforcement, that's a Class A misdemeanor that carries up to a year in the county jail and a $2,500 fine. Anyway, those are the charges against you. Have you, how do you want to handle your case? Have you talked to an attorney about helping you with it?
No, sir, I haven't.
Okay.
This happened yesterday.
Okay. Um, are you going to be able to afford counsel?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you working?
No, sir.
Why not?
I lost my father about 2 months ago. I'm about to lose my house. So, and I've been in a rut and mind control.
Mind control?
You know what mind control is, sir?
Yeah, I know what mind control is. So
I've
somebody
been in the
controlling
lead
your
of it.
mind?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's unfortunate. It's not going to get you out of the charges though,
I
but
didn't say that, sir.
okay.
But they
So
are the lead corrupter of this system.
I'm sorry, say that
They are
again.
the lead corrupter of a people or,
Who is? I'm sorry.
mind control. There's Facebook, there's YouTube, all the internet people that can read people's minds and controls them. You know about it, sir. You just said you knew about it.
Well, look at all those things. I don't think it's controlling my mind or
Someone,
anybody else's, but that's up something for you to think about, I guess. Um, Mr. Regier, what kind of bond does the state recommend on this case?
Your Honor, besides all standard conditions, including no contact with illegal drugs, 7,500 cash or surety. This is the case where, as the state understands it, pursuant to paragraphs 1 and 2, appears to have risen in part from an attempt by the defendant to flee law enforcement. This is a defendant additionally with a quite significant history if the court considers it relevant. At least one prior adjudication for a person felony, a diversion for assault on a law enforcement officer and possession of simulated controlled substances, 2 prior DUI convictions, as well as prior convictions for misdemeanor possession of paraphernalia, battery against a criminal justice officer, misdemeanor battery on a law enforcement officer, misdemeanor interference with law enforcement, make that 2 misdemeanor interferences with law enforcement, a felony flee and elude, 2 aggravated person felonies, as well as 15 prior failures to appear most recently within the last month.
And the state's just asking for a $7,500 bond under those conditions.
Your Honor, if the court is prepared to recommend a $7,500 bond, the state would respectfully suggest certain orders concerning GPS monitoring or other forms of monitoring may be appropriate in this manner, but the state will respectfully defer to the court as to that particular determination.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Alfaro, I'm going to go ahead and set a bond for you, cash or surety in the amount of $7,500. And it'll have GPS monitoring as a condition before you can leave the jail. You'll need to be hooked up for GPS monitoring. Whereabouts do you live? That's
That's
here.
right.
That's here in El Dorado.
Yeah, Summit and Central almost by the AA house. I'll do anything you ask on if I'm bonded out. You know, I just wish you would lower it a little bit, sir, but because I have no money.
Well, 7,500 cash or surety. No consumption of alcohol or illegal drugs.
I don't drink no more.
And like I said, you're going to have and pay for GPS monitoring. I'm going to go ahead and set a preliminary control hearing for you. Your judge in the case will be Judge Ricky. And your next appearance will be September the 3rd at 2:30. If you're able to make bond, I'll let you appear. Do you have access to the Zoom so that you could appear by Zoom?
No, sir.
Okay,
I have no
well,
phone.
I'll let you appear by Zoom but it'll be at the Butler County Courthouse at the Sallyport. You can report there at that time and get access to the Zoom hearing.
We put that down.
Okay, so you're not working. I'm going to go ahead and appoint counsel for you. It'll be Jim Watts. They have his phone number there at the jail, and you'll
Yes, sir.
need to. I want you to get a hold of him right away to help represent you in this case. Okay, do you have any questions about anything that we've done so far?
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Mr. Regier, anything else we need to do here?
Not from the state, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank
Did you
you.
assign a case number, Your Honor?
Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. It's 24 CR 371.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Thank you. It looks like Mr. Harp will be our next one.